All right, good evening, folks. This is what we're having for dinner tonight. It's going to be cheesy tuna casserole, some steamed broccoli, some canned pineapple, and a dinner roll. All right. Now I'll show you the ingredients. All right, the ingredients are some medium shredded cheddar cheese, or whatever cheese that you like that's shredded. We got 8 ounces of egg noodles. We got some broccoli florets, a half a can of sweet peas, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 2 cans of tuna that I drained, some pineapple slices, and a couple of rolls, okay? And we're gonna get started cooking now. All right, I've got the water in this pan and I've got it on to boil, so that's our first step, okay? We'll be back when that gets boiling. Also, if you wanted to, you could also salt your water. I'm not going to because I don't need all that extra salt because of the ingredients we're using. But if you want to, that's up to you, okay? So, just want to throw that in there. All right, to this pan, I've added some water to the bottom of it. And what you see floating around is actually pieces of broccoli because I wanted to make sure I didn't overdo my pan. But this is about the amount of water that you're going to need. All right, I just salted that water. And now I'm going to put the steamer basket in. All right, and here's about a half of that bag of broccoli. I put it in this little steamer basket and I've got it sitting there, and I'm going to set this aside until everything is just about done, and then we'll turn this on so that it can steam. All right, our water is boiling, as you can see, so we're going to go ahead and add our noodles. Okay, there we are, and now I'm going to stir it. Alright, there we are. Now I'm going to cover it with the lid again most of the way, that way it doesn't boil over on me. Alright, I went ahead and I buttered this 8 by 8 inch square glass baking dish, getting ready to put that casserole in it when it's ready to do so. Alright, our noodles are done, so now I'm going to go ahead and drain them out, and we'll be right back. Alright, I added the tuna, the half a can of peas, and our cream of mushroom soup, and now I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. Alright, I went ahead and mixed it all up, and if you want, you can season it with salt and pepper, but I did not. I figured my husband would probably season that up how he wants it when he gets it on his plate. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and pour this mixture into our buttered baking dish. Alright, this is what it looks like when it's in the casserole, well, the baking dish, okay? It's not a casserole dish, but you can use a casserole dish if you want to. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and top it with some cheese. Alright, I used about half of this 8 ounce bag of medium cheddar cheese, okay? So here's what it looks like with that amount of cheese on. Now we're going to go ahead and get it into the oven to bake at 350 degrees until this is nice and melted and, you know, just yummy looking, okay? We'll be right back. Alright, I've got it in the oven, and it is at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, okay? I don't know if it's going to take that whole time. It may not, okay? But I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what it looks like, okay? Alright, I've got the broccoli on to cook. It's just steaming. Can you see that? Steaming in that steamer basket, okay? So, I'm not sure how long that's going to take, but we're going to cook it until those broccoli florets are nice and hot, and then we'll be done with that, okay? We'll see you in just a minute. All right, our broccoli is now done. It's nice and steamed, as you can see. So I got that turned off. I'm just going to set it aside. Our tuna casserole is now done. This is what it's supposed to look like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all plated up, and it should be a really nice meal tonight. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, here it is all plated up. Doesn't that look yummy? This is my husband's dish. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to him, and hopefully he's happy when he eats it. I hope you guys give this a try. So anyway, you guys have a good night, and God bless you all. We'll see you next time. Take care.